Starting February 1st, 2026, travelers who are 18 years or older who do not present with an acceptable form of ID at a TSA checkpoint will now pay a fee. If you don't have a real ID or another acceptable form of ID when you travel, you are subject to a $45 fee. You will be directed to TSA's Confirm ID. Note that if you have an acceptable form of ID, you will not be subject to any fees. Those acceptable form of IDs continue to be, of course, a passport, including a passport card and a digital passport. However, the passport card will not be acceptable for international travel. Of course, the state-issued enhanced driver's license, i.e. the real ID, DHS trusted traveler's card, like a global entry, military ID, including the dependents of those who are active military, enhanced tribal cards, and the Transportation Worker Identification Credential, TWIC. Those are acceptable forms of identification. Again, you will be charged $45. This fee is only good for 10 days. So for most people, it is good for one trip. After 10 days, you will need to repay that fee in order to travel domestically. My advice is, if you pay that fee twice, you may as well get a passport. That way you can travel domestically and internationally. As you can see, the government has found another way to assess a fee, and in this case, it's related to traveling. A real ID in California, or an ID period, is $45. So once you pay that fee, you may as well get either the real ID or, as I stated earlier, a passport. And how this works is you can go to the TSA's website and go to Confirm ID for identity verification. On that site, you can pay the $45 fee. You can insert your information, and it will approve you before you get to the airport. If you wait until you get to the airport, you could be subject to delays. So it is better that you pay it before you go, or go to the airport extra early so that when they direct you to the area for the clearance, you can take care of it. Starting February 1st, they will start charging a $45 fee for a clearance, and that is to travel domestically. This $45 fee is only good for 10 days. Most of us travel and vacation within 10 days. There are a few exceptions, but if you go and come back within 10 days, you will be on the same clearance. After the 10 days, you will need a new clearance. My suggestion, if you don't have one of the acceptable forms of ID, a passport, the military ID, the Homeland Security ID that they issue, you are better off with a passport or a real ID. And if you show up without it, you will be directed to the Confirm ID. I'm assuming there's going to be a section with a computer where you can pay. But if you don't want the delays, you may as well do it beforehand. This is all I have for you today. The new rule for February 2026 is, if you're traveling without an acceptable form of ID, you will be assessed a $45 fee. Thank you for watching. I hope this is helpful. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Good day.